with the colleagues from my favorite TV channel, which I definitely will never watch again, TNT, and said, it's always a conversation I have. Is always saying that, but they pay you, they pay they give money to football. It's not like that. I really don't see it like that. It's exactly the other way around. Football pays them, because if they broadcast it, they deliver it, but it's not that TNT is not doing extremely well, or Sky or whoever is doing extremely well. They can pay all of you and stuff like this, so they have it's all fine. You have to become a partner of football again, and not just the squeezer. So that's it. That's a little advice from an old man on the way out. And I will watch a lot of football, but not all, because people can survive without match days from time to time. Definitely, and this is horrible. That City and Arsenal, they're out in the quarterfinals. It's just not a reflection. That we are out in the quarterfinals is just not a real reflection of quality. It's just a reflection of we couldn't deliver on the day we had to. Yes, in other countries have really good teams, no doubt about that. But it's a sign. And years ago, I think we had 4 English teams in quarterfinals and stuff like that. And then we take that and say, it's the quality of the Premier League and let's make more of it. But you have to change that approach. That's how it is. And you cannot only look. You always think when I speak about it, it's because our last situation and we lost we didn't lose against West Ham, but because of the last game. No, it's a general problem. Nothing to do with our schedule now. Our schedule is right. It's good. Can we use that? I don't know. We will see. But that they dare to give Thursday, Sunday, which not to change because we are still in Europe, Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, 12:30 is a crime. I was actually waiting for Amnesty International to go to them. And it's just somebody sits there. You love this press conference. So just somebody sits there and decides, and I would like to be once part of that meeting when somebody says, Liverpool 12:30, and the whole room is bursting into laugh. Again, I would like to be there. This morning again, I got sent the stats for the quickest turnaround in the whole world. Liverpool FC, and we sit there, and I'm the same, and I tell you, you have to do more, and you have to fight more, and you have to go for it. In the whole world, we have the quickest turnaround between games. That's absolutely insane. So, but they are still happy and collect subscribers. You can take me off that list. If you ever go looking for a pundit, I speak English, I could do it, but...
Is it difficult to know what to expect?
No, you expect a good footballing side. I understand when I was in the Red. I watched the game last night and saw what said after the game, when good enough, I thought they put Chelsea under pressure. Chelsea defended them well, pretty deep, blah, 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 scored the goals in the right moment, stuff like this. Chelsea did not bad, definitely not for the situation they are in especially. But if you don't defend Tottenham properly, then they will still play through it. Had not made a few changes. Obviously, Madison didn't start, but Betancourt didn't start, so Højbjerg not sure if they come back. I think that they have options to change. Do they start with Son up front or on the wing? So it's always you can. I understand it, and that doesn't think it's a great moment because of their own expectations. But you can always see a clear footballing idea, and that's what they still kept, and it's yeah. So we will have to be prepared for that. We have to defend really compact. If you don't do that, then they play through, because the idea is really obvious, and they work now together nearly a year. Is it exactly the season now? What they, similar to ours, maybe they didn't think about becoming champion, but they for sure thought about qualifying for Champions League, which is now not that easy anymore. But that's it. Yeah. So it's always a challenge in Leipzig to. I don't want to make it the biggest subject, but I can't forget the Tottenham game as well. It's just so strange. And only the other night, the first time since Tottenham, Simon Hooper was standing next to me for 90 minutes in a game I didn't enjoy in the first place against Everton, and he was there, and he was the ref that night. And I tried to get it out of my head, but I couldn't. So now we play Tottenham. and that was obviously not their fault that night. They just played the game, but I would like to win that game for 500 reasons. That we lost there and the way we lost is one of them.
Hi again. When you're working out on the training field with the players to improve things that have happened from the week before that didn't work out, that's one thing. How much more of a challenge is it when you're trying to improve the confidence of players that have been lacking recently, and maybe the composure of the final third?
Yeah, that's a challenge. It's one thing. It's always after the game immediately. Then the emotions settle step by step. Either the good ones, you are not on flying anymore if you won a game 4-0 like a few days later, and the other way around, you should not be down as well anymore if you lost the game or missed the target. But then the reality check is always the next situation, the next situation, the next situation. So in training, getting confidence back, getting the flow back is for all human beings the biggest challenge in our life. So on the good days, we are all great. And then we have lots of good days and we are not that great. So the only difference here with footballers is that they are constantly have a camera in their face, and while they're going through difficult spells. So we will give it a try. To try again, but it's tricky. But you don't do it by putting the finger into it all the time and saying, "Yeah, that's not good enough. That's not good enough." You just try to offer things where things can develop naturally again. And that's what we tried this week so far, and we'll do until the end, giving the boys the necessary information as well. In the end, you only can enjoy football when you win. That means you have to make sure that we defend them properly, and then the rest we have to build on that. That's it.
Just on Mo, how important is it that the club keeping he is available for the new manager?
Look, you all have to get used to that it's not my subject anymore, these kind of things. So Mo, how I said it before, is what a player is incredible. But I don't think I should speak about that, to be honest. So other people will decide that, and especially Mo. So all fine. I don't have any signs that it will not be like that, but I'm the really wrong person already for a few weeks to talk about these kind of things. Future of the club. I just tried to help to prepare the basis for that. And I think that's what we did. But then these decisions, they will be done by other people, not by me.
Thank you.